If you live abroad, you understand this saying, home is very far away. As a new mom, no one really talks about the realities of living far away from home in another country. I happen to fall under the category of the few or the many who are having a baby abroad without family or close relatives around to support them. Back home in Nigeria or whatever African country or wherever country you come from, when you're back home, no matter how bad it is, you'll always have a bit of support around you, either your mom, your aunt, your uncle, your neighbor, your friend. But it's not always like that abroad for many different reasons. Not everyone is opportuned to have that support immediately, and I happen to fall under the category of those who don't have that support immediately they have a new baby in the house. So one of the decisions I made to make things less stressful for myself during postpartum is to have food readily available, because food is a very big thing when you just had a baby, and the last thing I and my husband want to do is to spend time worrying about food when we have a little baby we have to keep alive. So we made a plan: buy food items in bulk, cook them and freeze them. So on this particular day, we went to an African store, we bought different food stuff or food items, and I got cooking, and so far I've been able to make a couple of different dishes, and over the next couple of weeks before baby comes, I'll be preparing more food items to store in the freezer. This way, when baby comes, I'm not rushing or thinking about food, where to get food from, because in the freezer there's ready made food that we can just pull out of the freezer, warm it up, and voila, we have fresh warm food in the house readily available. My list of food I'll be making in no order of importance. Number one, I'll be making catfish pepper soup, catfish and yam pepper soup using uda, scent leaves, and all the good stuff used to prepare hot pepper soup for a new mom. So that way, the first couple of days when baby comes, I will have Jimiroquai in the house to cleanse my stomach and all that. Then stew. You can never go wrong with Nigerian stew, because with stew we can make rice, spaghetti, beans, anything that goes with stew. I'm making protein in bulk. That's fish, chicken, turkey. I'll be cooking, frying, saucing this and storing it in the freezer. Jollof rice, fried rice, coconut rice, egusi, ogbono, bitter leaf, and maybe oha. These are the foods I can think of all the top of my head. So after shopping, the next day I started cooking, and I made a lot of food for starters, and this has been stored in the freezer. So now I can relax, take a step back, and every day or every other day I'll make one dish and store in the freezer. One dish and store in the freezer till my list is complete. That way, when the baby comes, I know I'll be exhausted. I know having food is not going to solve the issue, but like I said, that's literally knocking one thing off the table and making things less stressful for us. If you are pregnant like me and you live far away from your support system, I would encourage you to consider doing this, because I'm very sure it's going to make things a whole lot easier for you, except you're in a country like Nigeria where you can go out and buy food from Mama Put. Here it's not like that. There's no Mama Put around, and if you go to all these African restaurants, it's not financially sustainable. So if you're a new mom or you're pregnant and you don't have your support system, I would really encourage you to do this. It's really going to save us some stress. And please, if you've done this before, you have experience of being in diaspora without any support, kindly drop some tips for us new moms. Tell us what to expect, how you were able to cope in the trenches of postpartum, what you did that worked, and basically, how did you survive? I want to hear your story. I want to hear what worked for you, what did not work, what you wish you would have done differently. We are all here to learn and unlearn a lot of things. I don't know much, but one thing I know is I don't want to be hungry when I have a new baby in the house, and I definitely don't want to be running around trying to fix food or figure out what to eat or cook with a new baby in the house when I have zero support.